Ellis is Tyra, real estate consultant and a realtor. Guidelines for buying a property off plan, part 4. This is going to be the final part, and I hope that I can share. I hope that whatever I share tonight will be, you'll find it beneficial, especially if you're someone looking to buy a property off plan. Now, so in my last video, I talked about the risks associated with buying off plan. I said the two major risks are delivery quality of the project and the delivery timeline. So now, what I want to share today is what I consider to be the best approach to buying off plan, so that you can mitigate these risks. Okay, when you want to look out for certain things. Such that if you don't find them, or if you check out some of these things and you're not convinced, you may want to just withdraw and maybe look for another offer. Okay, now if you find an off-plan property, a realtor comes to contact you, or you saw an advert, from a company, and they say, okay, we have a project and it looks like something you are interested in. So the first thing you want to do is to ask questions about the project. You want to find out in details, what the project is all about. So you want to find out the location, you want to find out the type of what, whether buildings or apartments or houses. You want to find out exactly what they're providing. You want to find out what the floor plans. You want to, see the size of the rooms, the size of, the living room, the bedroom, and what have you. You want to get all of this information. You want to ask about some of their features. For example, if they say we are going to provide power 24/7, given our client, you want to ask them how is this going to be achieved. So you want to get all of this information, have enough details, so that you know exactly what it is that you are getting. Now, when you move from that point, the next thing you want to do is to ask whether they have past projects. Okay, so what projects have you done before? Have you delivered any project before? If they have delivered project before, you want to check out those projects, and at least that will give you an idea of what they're probably able to do with the projects you're thinking of subscribing into. Okay, another thing you want to do is to check out the profile of the people involved. It is possible that in the case where the project may be the first project of the development company, you want to check out where they are coming from. It could be that the person in charge, the MD, it could be that it's coming from another property development company and has been involved in some projects before. Okay, it could be that the person has been into construction and have done a couple of projects and then bringing his own expertise to bear. So you want to check out all of these things, and the reason for all of these things is to be sure that you are committing your money to the right people. Okay, you want to be sure that you are entrusting your money to the right people, so that there will, as much as possible, there will not be stories with respect to the quality or delivery timeline. So you want to check out, you do some kind of background check. Okay, for example, one of our partners that we work with happens to be a construction company that has been in the business for about 12 years, and they've done lots of projects in Lagos, outside of Lagos, and even outside of the country. So with a company that has that kind of track record, you have no doubt about the kind of quality that they will provide. We also have a couple of developers that have done a lot of projects in the past. They've done excellently well. So when such companies comes and says, we have a new project, and they can show you series of projects they've done before, that gives you a level of confidence to want to do business or partner with such a company. Okay, so when you check out details of the company, their past project, profile of management, and what have you, and what you find is convincing, the next thing you want to find out is whether there will be some kind of structural warranty. Okay, and the reason why this is important is this. I'm going to give you an example. There was this estate. Okay. I'm not gonna give that example. Let me just say this. Okay, you don't want a situation where you move into a house. Let's assume that the project was delivered successfully, and then you move into your house, and then 6 months after moving into your house, you find out that one side of your house starts tilting, or you start finding cracks, or you start finding issues. There have been cases where people move into a house, and then when it rains, water is the fine water seeping from the ground. Those kind of issues do happen. So when these kind of things happen, who's going to be responsible for fixing the error and what have you? So you want to ask if there is going to be some kind of warranty. Okay, so if I buy your house and I move into your house, and then I start finding issues, is there going to be some kind of warranty to protect me? Okay, so you want to find out if that will be provided, so that if there are any problems, the company will be responsible and not you. So you want to ask for some kind of structural warranty, and you want to find out how the period for the warranty is going to be 10 years, it's going to be 20 years. That means in 10 years or in 20 years, if there is any structural, or if there are any structural problems, the developer will be responsible for fixing it. Okay, so you want to find out if there's going to be anything like that. Also, in terms of quality, you want to ask, okay, if you fail to deliver all of these things that you are promising, if I commit my money to your project, are there going to be are there going to be penalties, or is there going to be some kind of compensation? So you want to find out, okay, and you want to ask, just to protect yourself and protect your investment. If there are going to be problems, who is going to bear these problems? So these are the things that I believe, okay, that if you do, it minimizes your risks as much as possible. Again, buying off plan can be very profitable. One of the good things about buying off plan is because you get to buy a house at a price that is lower than the market rates. Okay, but there are risks, and what I've shared with you tonight are some of the ways by which you can minimize this risk. And if there are other gray areas, okay, that you just feel like you are not convincing, you want to ask as many questions as possible. And if you are not convinced, it's better to just leave it and go look for maybe another off-plan project, or go work with another developer, or look for a finished project. I hope to get some feedback on this video. Let me know if you learned something from it, and also, if you have something to contribute, I'd like to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon.